to Saturday Morning Recorded, and I'm your host, Cohen Vogel. And for today's special guest, that's my friend, Troy McQuillen. For your weekly tidbit of news, it's that Scotland's national animal is a unicorn. So strange. Here's our special guest. For my special guest this week, it's my friend, Troy McQuillen. So, now, you work in design or creative types of work. Sorry.
Sorry.
But what got you into design as a younger person?
That's a good question. I actually started doing it when I was in high school. I was involved in several classes that involved like sign making and doing some lettering, and I just started doing it. I didn't even know when I was in high school that graphic design was a profession. In fact, I didn't even know until I got out of college that graphic design was a profession. And here I have made a career out of something I didn't even know I could make a living at when I was going through high school. But that was a long time ago, so I mean, they didn't really, I don't even know what they called it back then, communication arts or something like that, but it wasn't something you found in a college course book to major in.
And then what, as a younger person, what also got you into the history or the historic buildings in Aberdeen?
I'm really interested in Aberdeen history because my great-grandfather came to Aberdeen in about 1910 to be the superintendent of the streetcar trolley system that Aberdeen had just built. So he came here, and about that time, for I think it was $7 a week or 7 cents a week, I don't know, not paid very much at all. And he was the superintendent of the trolley system. And so my family had several artifacts left over, including lots of pictures of Aberdeen in 1911, 1912, things like that. And so I just always had an interest in the history of our community.
And then now you also make your own magazine out at McQuillen Creative Group.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what do you like? What is your favorite part, or what do you like best about producing your own magazine?
What I love the most about the magazine, most people think it's the historic stories I write, but it's actually just uncovering things that people don't know about, that they take advantage of, or they're just so familiar with in town that they don't even think about it. Like the statue on top of the courthouse. How did it get there? How much did it cost? What does it really represent? Does it represent justice, or does it represent liberty? You don't know because it's just there. And I just love revealing things, new businesses that come to town, people who are doing amazing things in their basement that are just phenomenal for our community. So I just like uncovering and peeling back layers of Aberdeen to help people get more connected with the community and love it. I want people to love Aberdeen.
That's really cool. And then you also make ads for business or logos and websites and things. So what are some of your favorites, ads, logos, and other things you've made for different businesses?
Right. Yeah, we've been at this graphic design advertising business for 25 years, and we've done thousands of logos, literally, because every time we make one logo, we'll design 5 or 6 for the client to pick from. And so we have just thousands of them. But I think one of our best ones, and actually was designed by one of my employees, Elliot Lucas, he designed the My Place Hotel logo, which you see all over the country now. And it's really just proud to see when you're driving across Montana to see a billboard for My Place Hotel in Billings, for example, and we made that logo. It's pretty cool.
Is it difficult or sometimes challenging to think of some ideas for the ads and things you make?
It used to be really challenging for me to come up with ideas for the various clients that we work with, but because I've matured a lot in the profession, I pay a lot of attention to current media, so I know what's working in modern day advertising, and I try to bring that into every project that we do. And so it's a kind of a combination of my vast experience in graphic design as well as just being in tune to popular culture and popular advertising to make ads that are hip, creative, and fun. And I don't really have a problem struggling anymore with any creative ideas. It's the way creativity works is you load your brain up with the facts, the challenges that you need to accomplish, the client's goals, and you forget about it. And then you're taking a shower or something, or having a coffee the next day, the ideas just start popping into your head. That's just how it works. And I just know in my experience, toss out the first idea I get, because it's probably the simple, easy idea that anybody would come up with, and I just push myself a little bit to come up with a couple more ideas. So
that's pretty cool. And then, what is your favorite part, or what you think the best part of running a business is?
Oh, I love running my own business. I always tell people I never went to business school, I never went to art school, but I've run an art-based business for over 25 years. And I have no experience in it. I have no experience in graphic design, no experience in business, but I love it. I love working with the staff I have. I'm so proud of the staff we have at my office. They're all so talented. They all work so hard. And I just love those relationships that I've been able to gain from my own staff. But just the flexibility. I mean, if I want to go to Montana for a week, we just go and we can do that. And if I want to work till midnight, I can. It's just the flexibility is amazing. It really is. And it's just a lot of fun creating something on your own and seeing it thrive and be successful.
Well, that's really cool. And then for your final question, it will be, what is your favorite book?
My favorite book is, I don't read books at all. I read magazines. My bedside is just packed with magazines. In fact, whenever I see a new magazine on the shelf, I always buy it, because I figured it must be the latest and greatest in magazine design, since it's brand new. So I just have lots of premier issues that I buy and collect, and just how-to magazines. I love old house magazines and things like that. So I just like magazines of all styles, city magazines, things like that. So, yep.
Thank you. Here's Eva's word of the week.
Mundane.
Here's 30 seconds of nature. Here's the Take 5. Here's this week's Take 5. For your first question, are you a morning person or night person?
I am both, but I love the mornings.
How do you like your eggs?
Definitely scrambled.
What's your favorite sitcom?
Ooh, boy. I probably have to say is Seinfeld.
And then, have you ever peed in a pool?
Absolutely not. That is gross.
And then, if you could help an endangered animal species of your choice, what would you choose?
Well, the California condor is a magnificent animal, huge, enormous, endangered, but just ugly. So, buffalo are coming back, so I would prefer to put the attention toward our regional local bison buffalo.
Yeah, good choice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Though the bison has already been recommended by a special guest on this show, it is still endangered. You should definitely go help out the bison. But another South Dakotan animal you should consider helping out is the black-footed ferret. They are also on the climb to recovery, but they still need some help. So you should definitely go donate to them at WWF.org, I believe. And speaking of WWF, I'm participating in Panda Paddle from August 20th to the 22nd. I will join my nature lovers from all across the country as we paddle by any means necessary and for any amount of time in a body of water near us. Conservation is the most important part of this event, so any dollar that you donate to help out this event goes to helping the world's forests, oceans, and animals. You should definitely help donate $5 to $10 or any amount that you see fit. Thank you for helping me protect the natural world and all it gives us. For my book recommendation this week, it is Tales from the Hinterland by Melissa Albert. It has some very creepy and spooky tales in it, and they're quite interesting. You should definitely read it. It's quite an interesting book. For my adventure this week, me and my friend, we tested which water spigot at Natural Abundance is the fastest. I'm your host, Cohen Vogel, signing off.